Hello, everyone. I'm Sky, and today with me is James from After Kepler. Welcome to the soundtrack of our lives. He will be talking to us a little bit about their music, their lives, and how everything started. So welcome. It's a pleasure to have you here with me today.
Thank you so much, Guy. I appreciate it. We're really
Yeah,
excited to be here today.
yeah, of course. So I would like to start by asking you, how did everything started? Like, how did you guys come up together? Do you guys know each other from a long time ago, or how do you decide to start making music together?
Yeah, good question. I play like everyone in our band right now has their own kind of project by
Mhm.
themselves. And
Okay.
last year I was on tour and I play my personal project is like indie folk music. It's much more like acoustic type of music. And I'm so used to like just making people like sad with my music. And I was like, you know what? I want to make people dance. I want to try to like change things up a little bit. And I was like, I'm gonna start a band that is gonna get people moving. And at that time I was touring with Manuel from Manuel the band. And I talked to him about the idea and he was super about it. And he introduced me to Zach, who's the other frontman for After Kepler. And we kind of started this thing about 6, 7 months ago, and we're just now like released our first song at like the top of the year, and like we're releasing our fourth song, our fourth single on the 18th of this month.
Hmm.
We're all super happy about it, and yeah, it's kind of how it's been building out, and it's moving fast. We're booking like really amazing venues in Los Angeles, and we haven't even dropped an album or anything yet other than, so we're really excited.
That's really good. That's really good. So I've been listening to your guys' music. I have to say that I love it, but I love it because it reminds me a lot of the 1975, which I'm
Yeah,
a huge fan of.
totally. Yeah, we love the 1975. They're a huge inspiration to our project, a huge inspiration to our project. And Matty Healy has been like a legend, a hero of mine for like the last decade, honestly. And he's allowed me to like really push myself in music and say things that maybe I was hesitant to say previously. And
Yeah.
uh, um, I think you'll hear some of that in the new songs that's coming out. But
Okay.
yeah, we love the 1975. We love that vibe. We're trying to find our own voice from them.
Hmm.
Like they're just a huge inspiration, along with like the band Camino and Arizona and all those bands. Like we really love that style, and it gets people moving. But you're also able to tell a message in the songs.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
Sam Samail, our producer and bassist, he's really influenced by the 1975 too. So every time we sit down and like write music together and make music together, we just find these like intricate sounds on the keyboard and like these synths that kind of bring that out. So,
Yeah, no, that's amazing. And so your latest song or single is
Beirut, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I love the sound of that song as well.
Thank you.
The only thing I wish is that the solo that has almost at the end, that's kind of like a saxophone, but not
Yeah,
at the same time. I wish it would have been more in front of the song because it kind
yeah,
of feels like a little bit in the back for me. I would have loved to hear like more to the front because it's really good.
yeah. No, I agree. Addy, our saxophonist, is probably the best saxophonist I've ever heard. He's phenomenal. And we like the fact that you said that, truthfully, because that makes you and makes, I hope it makes you want to come to the shows sometime, because
Yeah,
when we play shows, the saxophone is definitely front and center a lot.
yeah. Oh, I
And
love that.
so hopefully if you come to the shows, we're playing a lot of shows coming up soon out here. So we'd love to see you, but like it's very much up in front. Like I was having this conversation with our new guitarist, Pat, who just joined the band. Um, it's hard to like really portray a solo in a song.
Yeah.
And because like when you're playing it live, there's a lot more emotion to it. Like when you're recording it, you retake it, you redo it, do it. But when you're playing it live, it's just like what you get is what you get, and like
Yeah.
that's what's coming out of that person that moment, like from their soul. So it's like, hopefully you can catch a real life solo soon.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking at because you guys have a show on July 22nd,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Do you have any other shows before that one, or is that the first one?
yeah. No, we have a bunch of shows coming up. So we have May 17th. I'm playing a show May 12th. For Me and You Presents. It's a cool like little acoustic gig. I'm gonna be playing some After Kepler songs.
Okay.
It's a stripped down acoustic banner. And then we have May 17th at the Venice West,
Okay.
which is a really, really, really great venue over here in Venice. I want to give a big shout out to Zach Garfinkel, who helps run the Venice West, and they've really become the best venue on the West Side, by light years ahead, and it's always so much fun to play there. And then July 22nd, we have the Troubadour, which is a dream come true for us. We're hoping in the next year we get a headline the Troubadour. And then after that, we're playing the Hotel Cafe, I think in August sometime.
Okay.
And a Hotel Cafe is one of my favorite places to play. It's very intimate, so we'll have some like stripped down songs as well. And we're so excited to play. Like all we want to do is play. We have like all the songs done now. We have like an album worth of songs and recording yesterday, and it's just like endless amount of music that we're just ready to release, but
Yeah.
we're gonna play them live now, and that's so exhilarating, you know?
No, that's amazing. I'm looking if I can make it to the at least to the show in July.
Yeah,
I need to find someone to go with me. That's the issue.
we can
It's not
find something to go.
I'm not the issue. The issue is finding someone, but I'm definitely gonna try to make it. I'd love to go. I'd love to see you guys live. I feel like it's gonna be a great experience.
We'd love to have you there for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. So your sound is described as like indie dream pop kind of thing. Like, what else can you tell us about it? Like, how else would you describe your sound, and why do you describe it that way?
We love like the 80s music. We love that scene. We love the drums that come with it. But more than anything, like we love pop music, but we also love like the meaning behind like folk music. So we're trying to find a way to blend the both of them together. I think once our album drops, there might be a little bit of surprises on there, like with some of the stuff you'll see or hear. Especially like our shows, like there will be like acoustic sounds. There'll be a lot of acoustic like measures and like songs that we're gonna just totally play as acoustic, because we don't want to lose that sense.
Mm-hmm.
It overall, like we want to make people dance. We want to make people feel emotions. We want to make people feel happy to sad to just whatever they relate to in that certain song. It might not be related to everyone else's, but overall, like we're going for that 80s sound mixed with a little bit of like our own style of folk music in
Okay.
this. Yeah. And every like in the band has like their kind of music, right? Like the way they do music. And it's really beautiful to get everybody in a room together because they all get to like layer a little bit of that. Like for example, Adi on saxophone, he's an incredible saxophonist, plays a lot of great jazz music, and like also plays a lot of EDM music. And so like when you put all that with a dream pop, it whatever comes out of the saxophone is just mesmerizing, you know?
Yeah.
Incredible. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I love that. I love that. So what other artists and bands do you guys get inspiration from?
Yeah, obviously 1975, huge inspiration to us. As far as lyrical, my favorite artist in the world is Ben Howard. He's changed my life, saved my life in numerous ways. And like the band Camino, Arizona, M83, all those bands like have a lot of places in our hearts, like really sweet
Okay.
spot. But these days I've been getting really inspired by new artists I'm finding. And I can kind of tell you a couple of those people, but like Medium Build, he's a new artist I recently found that has just like changed, like he's easily climbed his way up to some of like my favorite music that I've heard recently. And so that's been really great. And there's this band called Michigander that's out of Michigan that we really love their style of music too. And they're Midwesterners too, so we love that. But yeah, there's so many influences that come from all different angles, you know, from poetry to sound.
Okay. And so when you guys started the band, was it clear what type of music you guys wanted to create, or was there a time where you guys were not agreeing?
Yeah, no, it's definitely came in with the vibe of like 80s pop mixed with a little bit of dream pop with some acoustic in there. And maybe a ballad sometime, but yeah. So at the end of the day, like we're just trying to have fun and make good music that people can relate to and dance to and feel a certain way to.
Okay. Okay. So now, how do you guys create a song? What's the process for you guys to write a song?
Yeah. So we have like numerous processes, right? Like I have my acoustic guitar that I'll sit here and write all day too, and send it to the band, and then we'll come up with something. Or for example, Zach will come over and we'll just sit and play and write. And a lot of the music that we make comes from poetry that I write or Zach writes. We're big poets. Everything really stems from poetry for us. And Samael on the bass and producing is a great producer. So he'll sometimes sit down and start chopping away at the keyboard, and something beautiful comes out, and we'll write over to that. And then we have another producer who want to give a massive shout out to, Matt McGuffey. He's in Australia, and he's been a integral part of After Kepler and like finding our sound and helping us create something new. So we work very closely with all of our producers, everyone in the band. I really like giving them the chance to like sit and write something.
Mm-hmm.
And yesterday, for example, Pat came over. Pat is our new guitarist, and we just sat down and started writing this really cool like 80s like dance music and something else. And so like it really depends on the flow that we have going on that day, but we never like want to hurt the flow, whatever flow we have that day, right? So it just depends. But as long as we're sitting in a room together, one or two people, even the whole band, or like rehearsing, that's like when a lot of things come out.
And so, like, how often do you have to rehearse or, do these things? Or how often also you guys decide that you want to write a song? But you were saying that kind of goes with the flow, whatever you guys are feeling. So is there a schedule? Is there like something else?
Yeah, no, I love that. We do rehearse a lot when there's like shows on the books. So like
Okay.
right now we have a show in like a few weeks, and so we're gonna rehearse 3 to 4 times in the next couple of weeks. So we'll be in there just rehearsing the songs that we've written, right? And then writing process is just like, hey, come over this Sunday, let's sit in a circle and just write some music. So it just depends on the schedules. Unfortunately, Los Angeles is so scattered with where everyone lives, and it's hard to get everyone together all the time. I wish we lived in a house. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I love that. Do you feel like you guys like the location where you are has influenced the sound of your music?
Totally. Totally. And we write a lot about it, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, we write a lot about it, honestly. Like I live in Venice, and some of the guys live in like West Hollywood, some in the Valley, some are like Rancho. Like it just kind of scattered, but
Mm-hmm.
most of us are on this side of town. And we get really inspired by the people we meet out here, the artists. Sometimes Zach and I will just go walk on the boardwalk in Venice and just like get an influx of inspiration from what we see. And
Yeah.
we'll write about that. And a lot of it comes from love and stories and breakups that some of us are going through. And a lot of it stems from that. But yeah, we definitely do write a lot about Venice and downtown. And you'll hear it in the next few songs for sure.
Okay. I love that. What themes and emotions do you try to put in your music?
Themes, like, I mean, right now, I think it just depends on the moment that we're going through. Like, transparently, like some of us are just going through a little bit harder of times. And so a lot of our writing stems about that.
Okay.
And we have a song coming out called See You Later. It's a really interesting song because you can hear the song from two different angles.
Mm-hmm.
So you can hear it from like a side of one person's story and the other side's the person's story. And there's lyrics in there that if you listen to it from one angle, will mean something completely different. There's a lot of play on words. And so I suggest, like, if you guys listen to the new song, See You Later,
Mm-hmm.
listen to it a few times and try to look at it and listen to it from different perspectives.
Okay.
Because it'll definitely, like, you'll get a whole different story, like a
Okay.
whole different story each time you listen to it. But the themes usually come from like love, heartbreak, and just fun. Like besides that, like we're trying to, like, a lot of that stuff is written by acoustic music, but like we're having fun. So like we're
Yeah,
writing
no.
beers on Mars with our friends, and like going to Beirut and being put in a different mood, and people messing up and giving them another chance. And there's so many things, like
Mm-hmm.
really, that's like we're taking in whatever our life is going through at that moment and really making something out of it.
Awesome. I mean, I think that's great, especially when there's so many people in a band and then you have to write about something, but maybe one of you guys is not going through the same or someone is going through something different. Um, trying to put those emotions or trying to like relate to the emotions that you're writing about if you're not going through that can be like difficult. But like you said, this song being from two perspectives, kind of love that.
I'm excited to hear what you think about it. And I think the beauty is that, like, if, you know, maybe if someone doesn't have like too much to say in a song or they don't agree with it, but when they play their parts, they can definitely have something
Yeah.
to do with the song in the way that they want to hear the song.
Yeah.
Which Zach and I love that. Like when it comes time to making music with a band, it's like people are gonna play what they feel like playing, and
Yeah.
we love that because that's how I think beautiful records are made.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into a section that we recently start introducing to our podcast, which is called questions no one wants the answers to. Okay, so the first question is, would you rather have a nose-sized finger or a finger-sized nose?
A nose-sized finger
Yeah.
or a finger-sized nose. I have a pretty big nose, I feel like. I'm
But I
Lebanese.
feel like more like to the front.
Oh,
That
then
would be different though. That
yeah, no, for sure not. I'd rather have a nose-sized finger because I'd
a
rather have a
finger-sized nose.
finger-sized nose, right? That's what I'm saying. My math is not mathing.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, okay. Okay, so why do we park in a driveway but drive on a parkway?
My math is still not mathing. That is so weird. I've never thought about that. I guess maybe like the dictionary wasn't out when roads came out. I think maybe that's how I'm guessing. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't know.
Okay. When you eat a gummy bear, do you eat head or the fit first?
I just throw the whole thing in my mouth, and wherever it lands, it lands.
Oh,
That's so bad,
perfect.
but you know what I mean.
No, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like unless it's like a big gummy bear,
Oh,
the
like a
only way
massive
to eat
one.
it is just have to like, just put them in your mouth. Okay, one last question. Do you think you can cry underwater?
If I'm like drowning, probably, but maybe I would be probably thinking about getting out instead of crying. I feel like you probably can't, or maybe you can.
I don't
I don't know. Is it salt water?
any type of water, it doesn't matter.
I feel like you could probably cry underwater. Yeah, for sure.
I feel like you wouldn't
Maybe if
be
I'm
able
wearing my
to.
astronaut suit.
Okay, so those were questions no one wants the answer to, but apparently we do.
Yeah, for sure. A little bit difficult. Yeah.
They're supposed to be easier than
That's
our
right.
regular questions.
Oh, they're hard. They're hard.
Yeah, I know.
Hi everyone, if you're here for the 5 sauce giveaway, here's the clue. That's what you do when you love somebody.
What is it like to be an independent band? Like not having a major breaker label helping you out? Is it more difficult? Is it easier? What can you tell us about that?
I think it's definitely like difficult. I think the hardest part's just starting out, really. Like you have to build your fan base, you have to get your music out there, and it's all new. So we're starting from scratch. So like
Yeah.
we're fighting for like like one stream, one concert ticket. But we're really hoping the music gets to speak for itself and people get to find it that way. And the a blessing from the Lord for the algorithmic playlists to pick us up a little bit and see where we end up. But it's definitely like having support of a record label would be awesome. But we definitely want to make sure our product is there for them first to make sure it's good enough to show them that we can sell tickets to get people out. And like we're just starting off. So
Yeah.
we have a lot of room to grow, and
Mhm.
we hope to one day, open up for some really big artists like the 1975, a lot of these bands, and get to play alongside of these people someday.
So definitely you guys would love to be picked up by a record label eventually. I know a lot of people like to stay independent and just be that way.
Yeah, I think if we get picked up by a record label, it would definitely help us get in front of like more shows and
Mhm.
playing bigger venues and playing for under other different artists and opening up for them and having the pleasure of sharing the stage with them. That would help a lot. But until then, like we're independent, we're making music on our own, we're releasing on our own, we're doing our own thing. And we have the pleasure of having like really great people working with us.
Mhm.
I want to give a shout out to Ari, who helped us get where we are. And now we're working with Anella Productions, who help us with like the social medias and stuff, and releasing. And so we've had great people so far, and we just want to keep having great people in our circles. I want to give a big shout out to Haley too, for helping us set up so many interviews and photo shoots and everything. So it's been really great. And we just want people to continue being on our team and on our side and sharing the music. And if they love it, we hope they share it.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, if you're getting all this support, it's because I think you guys are, like I said before, I think you guys are amazing, and I think you guys are gonna be big. Like
Thank
I
you.
can see it happening. I can see it happening.
I hope so. It'd be awesome. We can come back on this podcast then.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It'd be great.
So, what is one of the biggest challenges that you have faced? Maybe you like yourself or as a band, and how do you overcome that?
The hardest thing really right now is just like everybody, like almost everyone in our band, like has their own projects, right?
Okay.
And they all, because LA is hard unless you have a
Mhm.
band that's just like really making it.
Yeah.
We all spread ourselves really thin. I work, everyone works, everyone's like, you know, pushing themselves to do it. But we love that everyone's willing to put in effort and be part of this thing, which is really great. That's probably the hardest part, if I'm being honest, is that we don't get to do it really necessarily full time all the time.
Yeah. So you guys would love to be able to do this full time.
Ideally, eventually, that'd be really, really great.
Okay. Hopefully it happens soon.
I hope so.
Yeah. So what is some advice that you can give to people that are also just starting out and trying to find their own sound?
Do it. Play. Make the music, release the music. You never know what's going to stick. Write and write some more. And then play shows. Go out, play for people in rooms. Any chance you have to play someone and show your music, do it, and don't feel bad about it. There's a big stigma about people pushing their music and feeling weird about it. I think that's a terrible way to look at it. If you have
Mhm.
something you're proud of, that you're working on, that you put in a lot of effort and soul, share it, share the hell out of it. And if someone appreciates it and loves you, they're going to listen to it. And if they love the product, they will share the product. So keep making music, not for people, but for yourself. And that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great advice. What has been your most memorable moment as a band so far?
So we got like about a month ago, we got to play our first little like gig. It was just like 4 or 5 songs at my buddy's birthday party. So, but it was the first time I got to play in front of people, and people were loving it. And that was our little like test, you know, like we got to test it a little, see what people
Yeah.
thought, and people danced and they loved it and they were singing along. And now we get to play it on like actual stages, and we are so hyped for that. So we're looking forward to the future. But so far, it's definitely been that, and like getting to meet so many great people so far in the process. It hasn't even been half a year yet. And
Mhm.
we're so excited to release like these kinds of albums and these singles. So
Okay, so when is the album coming out? Do you guys have a date? Something planned yet?
no album date, but we can
Okay.
for sure say "See You Later" is coming out May 18th, and it's a
Okay.
banger of a song, and we
Mhm.
hope you can dance to it, because I've been dancing to it. I just played it and I was like, I'm gonna dance to this song for sure. Yeah.
I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah.
You said you have songs already done. Are they completely done for the album?
Yeah. I mean, we have a few songs that are finished with mix and mastering. There's some that need a little bit more mixing, and
Okay.
we have a lot of songs done, and we're really hyped up about all of them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. I'm really excited about "See You Later." I'm so excited about "See You Later" because it's short and it's to the punch, and you can listen to it 100 times and get a different story every time.
Okay. How short is it?
Like 2.5 minutes.
Okay. I have like this love-hate relationship with songs being too short.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I feel like in this world of music, it's like if it's too long, people aren't going to listen to it. If it's too short, people are going to be mad about it. But if you find like a sweet spot, like maybe it'll get people. But if it's too short, maybe they'll listen to it again to get more out of it.
Yeah.
We just felt like this was just the perfect amount. But when we play them live, they're usually a little bit longer because we like to throw in some solos.
Okay. What is your guys' relationship with social media? How do you use it? Do you feel like it's beneficial for the band?
Yeah. Truthfully, we hate doing social media. Like we have to get pushed to do it. Which is luckily like why we had Ari and Sophia from Anella Productions. They're helping us a lot. We'll try to take content and send it over to them. But it's like we just want to make music and play shows, truthfully. But we know in this day and age that you have to do it, and so we're doing it. If that says anything. I mean, we love posting pictures, we love showing people like what in the progress of things and like getting people hyped up. It's just like after you're done with the release of the song, that's when you're supposed to push it hard. And it's just like I'd rather just be sitting in a room playing music.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be a lot cooler if someone could just be with us with a camera at all times and then the content that way.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So what about like, I mean, TikTok is a social media, obviously, but with TikTok nowadays, people is like, okay, your song needs to be viral. It needs to be trending. If it's not trending, it's not good. You know, how do you feel about that?
I think everyone deserves a shot. Like, I mean, if they write a song and it's trending and they're having good luck with it, then props to them. I think it's just so hard that like now we're like people are making music for it to trend, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that necessarily. I just do feel like you should make music whether you love it, because you love it, sorry, and you're trying to get it out. But I mean, yeah, it's a tough subject because TikTok is where it's at these days, and like we're trying to push it on TikTok, but some land, some don't. But for the ones that land, I think props to them. They made something beautiful.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's easier to get fans out of TikTok, or is it just people using the song because it's trending?
I think both. And I think that like some people get super lucky with like a TikTok going off, and some people, you know, put in a lot of effort and it goes off. We have not had that much success on TikTok, probably because we don't post enough. But yeah, I think it's all in the works. I feel like you could have some really good things come out of it if you really try, and we're gonna start trying a little bit more.
I just think like social media takes a huge amount of time that, like you said, you could be using and doing other things, but
it's a lot of time.
What is your biggest dream as an artist right now?
Right now, I would say like our biggest dream is just to continue making music and playing shows, and overall getting to play shows with other really, really good bands and opening up for them on a tour. That's like our next big thing that we want to try to do, is be able to get attached to a tour opener for like a bigger headliner, and get the chance to play for people in bigger rooms.
Okay. Do you have maybe like a vision where you say like in 6 months I would like to be doing this, or in a year?
Yeah, I think in the next year we should be able to do that, I hope. And then I really hope to be able to play some festivals in the next 1 to 2 years. Like my goal, I'd love to play like Lollapalooza in Chicago. It's always been a dream of mine.
Okay.
Coachella, maybe it would be really fun. I've never even been, but my friends went last weekend. It looked like a lot of fun, so it'd be cool to play there. My dream festival of all times is Glastonbury, and that would be ideal. We have a lot of dreams, but we got to work towards them for sure.
Yeah, no, of course. So I have one last question, and it is, what is the soundtrack of your life?
That's a tough question. To keep me happy and like to keep me in a good mindset, I would say Keep Your Head Up by Ben Howard, because it just like always reminds you to keep strutting forward even during the hard times. And I think that song is just beautiful, every way, shape, or form. And then, you know, there's, like I said, like this media built guy that I've fallen in love with recently. His music's incredible. On the other side of it, he wrote a song called Rage, and it's like it talks about like having this rage, but he sings it like he has the rage inside of him, and it's beautiful because it shows like. And so Keep Your Head Up would be like my positive song. Rage is like my just letting it out song, you know, belting song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Gonna have to listen to the songs. I don't know them.
Please do. And those songs might change for me. Like my soundtracks might change. You know, I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I feel like everyone's soundtrack changes every month, every week, every year. You know, like we all change. So I feel like the music we relate to changes too.
Totally. Yeah. Yeah.
So
thank you for having us on here, though. This has been
yeah, of course. It's been amazing talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about what's to come for the band.
Yeah.
So, okay, before we finish, you want to share any social media or any comments, anything else?
So thanks for listening, everyone. This is James, the lead singer from After Kepler. You can find us at The Real After Kepler on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the works. We have a new song called See You Later coming out May 18th. We hope you love it. We hope you get to dance to it. More than anything, we're hoping that you are happy and finding your way in life. Much love. And thank you, Sky, for having us on the soundtrack of our lives. We're super happy to be on here.
Yeah, of course. It was my pleasure. For our listeners, go check out After Kepler and their new song, See You Later, and make sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at STL Lives Podcast. Thanks for joining us.